Well, there's some news. Federal charges against Vance Boelter and the killing of House Speaker in Minnesota, Melissa Hortman, and her husband. Amazing police work after the shooting at the Hoffman residence. Police just proactively thought to go to a wellness check at the Hortman home, and that is where they encountered the suspect, who is now charged counts 1 and 2 with stalking. This is on the federal level. Counts 3 and 4 murder charges that are death penalty eligible. Not at the state level, but now these federal charges make him death penalty eligible.
On the morning of June 14, 2025, peace was shattered in Minnesota. Two lawmakers, State Representative Melissa Hortman and State Senator John Hoffman, became the targets of a cold-blooded, politically motivated assassination. One was killed, one barely survived. Behind the trigger, an armed man in tactical gear with a hit list of public servants and a deadly plan. Welcome to Trending Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more trending stories. This was not random. This was planned. Vance Luther Boelter, 57, lived in Fridley, Minnesota. He was no gang member, no career criminal. He was something more dangerous, a quiet extremist with a political agenda. In his home, investigators found handwritten lists of lawmakers, more than 60 names. He had been watching them, tracking them, preparing. Fake police vehicle, tactical armor, high-powered firearms, surveillance journals. This was domestic terrorism, methodically staged under the illusion of law and order. Look at him. Vance Luther Boelter, dancing in church, hands lifted, mouth moving in praise, as if he knew God, as if he believed in love, in peace, in justice. But behind that worship was an evil heart filled with hatred and bloodlust. He sat in the front row, nodded to the sermons, quoted scripture. Yet behind closed doors, he was planning the murders of men and women who were simply doing their jobs, serving the people. What followed was one of the largest manhunts in Minnesota's history. Over 300 officers, federal agents, and local SWAT units were mobilized. Boelter, now considered armed and extremely dangerous, had vanished. Helicopters circled overhead. Surveillance cameras across the metro were pulled. Finally, on June 15th, after 27 hours on the run, Boelter was located and arrested near Elk River, without a single shot fired. Boelter now faces multiple federal and state charges, including 2 counts of second-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, interstate stalking, illegal possession of firearms during a violent crime, domestic terrorism with intent to intimidate elected officials. And make no mistake, this man will be convicted. Because in the United States of America, you do not assassinate public servants and walk free. The state has made it clear. They are pursuing the maximum penalty under the law, including the death sentence. For the families of Melissa and Mark Hortman, for the Hoffmans, justice will not be delayed. Rest in peace, Melissa and Mark Hortman. A state mourns, a nation remembers. Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark were not just victims of a brutal attack. They were pillars of their community, devoted parents, and passionate public servants. Their tragic deaths have left an unfillable void in Minnesota's heart. To the children they left behind, our deepest condolences. May you find strength in their legacy, courage in their memory, and comfort in knowing that the world grieves with you. They will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're yet to do it.